I'm bad, bitches.
It's about as heavy as a gymnast.
Like,
oh, thank you, sir. Right?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks to everyone that's like it.
For sure.
What up, dude?
That's up, dude.
Not even, dude. Not you're done. You're done, dude.
I'm not a smoker. Wink.
I'm not just saying. You didn't even wink.
I know. I just
Yo, what up, guys?
Those my good trials. My favorite color pair is like
Nice, that's drive. He's like, you better move, because I'm gonna puke on your head. Didn't move. Mike Albany's a man of his word. He puked on her head. There's a bird in the building. So that just straight up pissed me off.
Yeah, mistakes are made. Oof. It's like we going around too. You're like, get the fuck out of my
No,
house.
we're going around and fucking the block and dropping your ass in my home.
Bro, like,
It's
sharks
getting
getting
pee in the girl's mouth. On the
Dude,
playground. It's like, we're not going over
For
there.
a Jolly Rancher, some girl offered Jolly Rancher to eat this girl's mouth. She threw up.
Here's another Mike Albany story.
Eating with honey mustard, baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good night tonight, dude.
Y'all boys know about that.
Real deep. Real deep.
We ain't in shallow waters anymore.
Here we are, episode 6, baby. Here with one of my best friends of all time and my other best friend of all time. We're here with Mike Albany, our special guest. When did we meet? When we were like 15?
Earlier than that.
Yeah, 14?
It had to be.
Yeah, we fucking bonded over our love for pro wrestling. But right now,
Guess number 3.
right now, I want to give you a proper pro wrestling introduction.
Oh, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Revenge of the Cool Kids podcast proudly brings to you its motherfucking guest of the year, Mike Albany! Woo! How's it going, dude?
Fucking killing it.
How's life? Haven't seen you in a while.
Life's always shitty. You know?
I see you and I say hi once in a while, but I don't get to see much of you. I don't know what you've been up to.
I think the last time I saw you, I was like throwing Sprite at other Sprite from Walmart. I think one of the last times I saw you.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like something. I must have blocked that out.
Diet
'cause I don't
Sprite
remember that.
useless.
Diet Sprite useless. That's
Always.
legit.
Always.
I agree on that.
Anti-advertising. That's what we do on this podcast.
Always.
Diet Sprite.
Yeah, go Canadian beer.
For real, dude. I feel like they have fresher
All
water,
day.
so like their beer tastes better. That
Yeah.
probably sounds retarded to someone who actually makes beer, but that's how I feel about it. That's what I think.
I don't know. Everything's better in Canada.
I like vodka.
Wow.
You're from Canada.
Well,
I'm telling you that like you
well,
didn't
not.
know.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah. Like, thanks for the input.
I used to think that Mike was like I thought he was like an Eskimo.
Yeah.
Because he would always walk through the goddamn snow.
Ironically, I also did wear
that's what-
parkas.
That's what I used to do.
And he
too.
did wear parkas.
Yeah, I did wear parkas.
That's
And
what,
then after a while, he finally corrected me. He was nice about it for a while, and then he was like, dude, I'm not fucking Eskimo.
that's what I thought he
Yeah,
was
kinda
too.
hate you right
'cause
now.
Someone told me, so I thought he was too, and then like found out he's like Native American.
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
told him.
People were like, yeah. They just thought I was
Yeah,
Eskimo, and
sure,
everybody's
too.
like, oh yeah, that Eskimo kid. And it was like, no, not Eskimo. Fucking hate you, dude. I thought you were just talking shit.
No. Yeah,
Oh
but
my
that's the origins. That's what I was getting at. That's like the origins. But we've done some funny shit
There's
over
some
the years,
stories,
throwing
some
crab
good
apples at
times.
people's doors and fucking drinking beer when we were like 14,
Oh,
buying
crap
30
apples.
packs of Keystone for $30. Horrible.
Oh,
financial
embarrassing.
decisions.
He
Yeah.
threw my Rey Mysterio out the window and shit.
Oh yeah.
That was so classic. I was
Yeah.
like, what? We had that one
he
wrestling.
was not ready to fly.
We had that
He was
backyard
not-
wrestling
he was-
match.
No, he was not swinging back around on
Yeah,
a
we
rope.
had that one backyard
Over.
wrestling match. We talked about it this one time.
I like did it and I kind
Oh,
of felt like a
man.
dick, but I was like, I couldn't tell you. I felt like a dick after that, so I had to be even like worse. I felt like I had to be worse. It was like, it was bad.
Man. We had that one backyard wrestling match. Classic. We just,
Yeah,
like,
remember we
cracked-
choreographed
one.
that for like a day?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
I'll do, like,
It was
Hurricane
a
shit or
great
something.
match. We were so good at pro wrestling. We were so
wish
much
we had
better
it.
at pro wrestling
wish
than
we
pro
had it.
wrestling is at pro wrestling when we were like 14.
Yeah, you were. I remember you like climbed up the closet door onto the roof and like elbow dropped me off of the little roof, but like I roof now, and I like looked down and I'm like, I really wouldn't do that.
Yeah, we did not care.
Yeah, like I was like, why would you do that?
And you know what's even ballsier is you laid there and took that elbow drop of some fucking
Yeah.
person flying out of the air, driving their elbow into your chest.
Yeah, that's like how people felt every time Macho Man did one.
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
And it was,
he wanted it to hurt, but it was you had no other option. It was like legit, like
plus,
10,
he was at
10,
least
yeah.
150 pounds heavier. than
Story up.
Yeah,
You know,
that was
and it's like,
fucking.
it's
That wasn't a
it's
fucking.
tough.
And with the belt, dude, that was like our.
Yeah, with the belt.
Yeah, I had the belt in my hand.
Oh,
I couldn't
man.
breathe for like 5 minutes.
Me and him had some of the best wrestling matches that were never seen.
Yeah, my spine hurts.
Mine too.
Like,
My neck's
nah,
fucked up a little.
Nah.
I got
But-
little lingering injuries.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we do this since we're like fucking.
I had the dumbest injury too
Oh.
from freaking because I roof and like I do repetitive work all day, but then I play video games when I go home, so I'm just like always not ever moving my hands. So I had fucking golfer's elbow, which is really gay.
You don't even play golf.
It's so gay. Yeah, I don't know a thing about golf except like it's entertaining to watch because I know what's going on, and that's the only reason why I want to like gamble on it. So I like want to
Gamble
when I
on
watch it,
golf?
I just want to know who's who.
How
Like
do you
what?
figure out what to gamble on golf?
I don't know. I just want to gamble. That's all.
I feel you. You gotta gamble on UFC fights.
It's a Native American joke.
It's just how I am.
I just want to gamble.
It's true. It's true.
Well, since you're admitting things,
Oh,
we play a little game on here
Oh shit.
called Confirm or Deny. All right, and I've told a couple Mike Albany stories, and either I'm gonna be full of shit and you're gonna deny them, or they're gonna stand the test of time because fucking you're gonna confirm them.
All right.
So there are a couple I've told on this. I probably should have checked you before I told these stories, but
fuck it. Albany don't
we're
care.
gonna go
yeah.
first. All right, there's a party at my place, right? Lots of people there. We're having a fucking awesome time. We're all getting drunk. This girl comes and she decides to take too many pills, and fucking. So she goes to the bathroom to puke them up because obviously she doesn't want to die, and I don't want her to fucking die in my goddamn house. And this is when you were living with us on the lake.
Yeah.
And see, so far it's true. And this girl was puking in the bathroom, and it just so happened that at the moment she was puking, you had hit your limit, and you had to puke as well.
Yo.
And you warned her, hey, if you don't move, I'm gonna puke on your head. You're a man of your word. You puked on her head. Okay, now I told this story, and do you confirm or deny this story?
I confirm this story.
And
I
give
confirm this
me it
story.
from your point of view.
All right. We were upstairs, and I went to go puke. I was conscious enough to know I was about to puke, to run to the bathroom upstairs, which was right there. Why
Very
wouldn't I do that?
responsible.
Yeah, I was ahead of my time, as always. So then I ran downstairs to puke, but I didn't foresee I had to puke. You know, horrible. I went downstairs, and somebody was there, but like she was already sick and puking, and I thought she was the one who was upstairs, but it was already too late, and I puked on the back of her head.
Damn.
And then her boyfriend though was right there, sitting right next to her, like, "Oh baby, I love you," and but like, dude, she's on a toilet puking, and she's been here long enough for me to consciously think that I'm puking, and that's you in the bathroom, but you're downstairs still puking. That's like a 4-minute decision that I knew I was gonna puke. So it's your fault. And then he yelled at me. He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Man, what the fuck?" And I'm like, "Dude, you should probably take your girlfriend home. Like, she obviously has a problem that needs to be dealt with, and you should probably handle that shit."
She got that head.
And but
Josh, man. That's
yeah,
like-
and
she
it was
deserved
she
that.
was already
She's
covered
got
in
more problems than that.
yeah, she's already covered in puke and now like puking more,
She got like
and I'm being an asshole,
Yeah.
and I felt it was justified,
She got-
and I love that.
she's gotta puke up that own shit, and then she gets puked on her head. Like, deal with it, bitch. Like, you know what's going on.
Oh, we had Marasa on our podcast last time.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and I brought up.
Embarrassing.
I brought. I brought up. the
I'm sorry I couldn't make it last week.
Yes, they
Sorry,
sent us
guy.
Marasa instead.
Yeah, wow.
I brought up the old
needed a
Marasa.
agent.
I'm my own agent.
Yeah.
I do all my own work. Yeah,
Same,
so
same.
it's rough, dude. It's rough out there.
Gotta do
You know,
it.
when you're doing things by yourself.
Okay,
But,
so do not invest in your Kickstarter. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding.
Do not. Yeah.
I got you.
Well, I mean, not yet.
No.
I'm
But with
working on it.
Marasa as a guest, come on.
I'm working on it.
Like, this dog right here. Killing it. Killing it.
Dog hasn't moved in like 10 minutes.
She's all right. But we had Marasa on, and I brought up the old Marasa Albany rivalry because one of my favorite pastimes was sitting back, and it's like how an old guy will be like, "Oh, I was at Yankee Stadium, and one of my favorite pastimes was watching the game." And no. My favorite pastime is watching Mike Albany and Chris Marassa have verbal and sometimes physical confrontations. All right.
Yeah.
Now I have a couple stories of you and Marassa, but what was interesting was that Marassa claimed I was there for round 1. Okay. And round 2 wasn't even really a round because you were drunk for 2 days and he like pushed you into a dresser. So that doesn't really count. But I was there for that whole scrap the first time. And he says that round 1 went to you, but he won the next 2 rounds. Now, I want you to confirm or deny Marassa's claim.
That's a complete lie.
Yo. Here we go. What about
That's
it?
not happening.
Ooh.
No.
How'd it go down?
Undefeated. Me.
Undefeated. There it is.
He got me. I had a black eye one time, and it was because he was laying on his back, and I was yelling in his face, and he upkicked me in the eye.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he would look
I
like
do
a dead
remember that.
hamster. It was like pathetic. It was pathetic. That's why I compared Marassa to this dog who hasn't moved in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's kind of the exact comparison.
Going
You know
on
what's
12.
funny is he brings up the up kick. That was his
I was
favorite move.
pissed.
That
I
was
was
his
so
favorite move.
pissed. I was like, that was the worst thing you could have done.
You remember? This
I
was
wanted
it,
to
dude.
kill
The
him after
scowl and the up kick.
Yeah, and
Dude, that's
that
so
was when I had enough.
true, though.
Remember,
The whole first fight was
I had
like,
enough time.
or every time that it started.
And then I
that's
hit
how
him,
it
and then I
started. I'm
dropped the
serious.
elbow, like it was like a 5. I had enough time to do a 5 knuckle shuffle, and pull my elbow out, and then go down. It was dead slow. I was that drunk, too. Like that was how embarrassing it was. That I even
Why'd you
remember
guys
that.
fight that time? I don't even remember.
I think it was just his voice.
Damn.
I think I just kept telling him to shut up, and it just didn't. He just didn't.
It just didn't. So you're.
Oh no,
you're-
he was talking shit about the other time before that. How like, or it was a time when fucking I dropped him, and then fucking Matt came up behind me because he was like trying to drive, and like Marassa would let me in the door, and I was like, dude, I just want to go home, and he
Oh
wouldn't give me
my
a ride,
god, dude.
and that was when he was talking shit. But I already dropped his ass, and I was already punching him in the face, and you came outside, you were like, what the fuck's going on? But like, it was because I was whooping his ass. Matt came up behind me, and he yoked me up, but he came up behind me.
Mhm.
Like, that wouldn't have happened if he
And
came up
Marassa
from any
sucker
other
punched you,
angle.
didn't he?
What? No.
You know what's funny is Marassa
I
told
told him
this
I was
story in
gonna
a
punch
different
him.
way.
I told him I was going to punch
I
him in the
remember
face
now
if he
that you
just
bring all
wouldn't
this
let
up.
me in the car. Yeah, I was like, dude, just let me in the car. He's like, I want to talk to you for a second, dude. And I was like, nah.
You remember when they said?
I was like, I just
you're
want to
down,
go
down,
home,
you're
dude. I'm
the
drunk.
same
I just
story.
want to go home.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, dude, it's chill. I just want to talk to you for a second. I was like, oh my god, he's talking away. I just want to go home. I'm drunk. Let's just go home. And I was like, I'm going to punch you in the face if we just don't go home. So he was like, I went to go open the door again, and then he shut the door, so I punched him in the face. And I kept punching him in the face.
Nah,
And
Remember,
then
I
Matt,
told you that
Matt
story.
came up behind me and had me like that, and you came out pissed. And then you let me go. I was like, I'm cool. And you let me go, and
Well,
then
I
I hit him
wanted to
again. Remember, like I hit him
I
again.
wanted to make sure.
But like,
that
how
you
did you
jumped
not
you.
know that you would not let me, Mike Albany, why would you let me go and expect me not to hit the dude I'm already going after all the time? Like it's not like I didn't headbutt him in front of his
It's
other
so true,
girlfriend.
though.
And then he still drove me home and split a cigarette with me. Dead fucking ass.
See, Marassa didn't tell us the whole story.
Dead
Now that you
fucking
tell the
ass.
whole story, I remember that because Marassa was fucked up
Because
before
I
that.
was like, it wasn't
You
Matt.
were tagging
I
him
even
before.
told
But the
you
way
this
he
shit
told
after.
it was Matt grabbed you and he sucker punched you. That was how
Yeah,
he told it.
he hit me, and then I
That was-
fucking tripped. But I remember because we were like really close to the car still.
Yes.
And I fucking fell like over the tire and like the foot, and I fell back after that
Mhm.
shit. He didn't hit me like that. I was already yoked up. He still had me.
Well, I
he
came
still
out mad
had me.
because fucking Matt was holding you.
But
while
that's
Marassa
when
was
he
trying
hit
to
me,
swing
and
on
then
you.
he hit me. He did hit me there, but I was yoked up by Matt, and
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? He's pulling me backwards.
Now that he
Obviously.
brings this up, remember Marassa told that story about how
Obviously,
Matt
you're
had
right.
him and he sucker punched
That was
him.
that's the honest.
And
right
I
truth.
forgot about the beginning. And I didn't realize that the story I told about when Marassa was like, nah, you're done, dude, when Albany punched him through the car window was the same night.
Oh, shit.
Yes, and it was the
Yeah.
same night. I must have went inside. No, I was out there when you hit Marassa even.
Yeah.
I think.
Before
I was
that
out there.
Himurasa, that's why Matt had me.
And then
Before that Himurasa, I two-pieced him. I was like,
Yeah.
two-pieced him, dropped him
yes,
after
he
that
did,
shit.
dude. He was saying
I
that. So this
fucking
is
yelled
100%
it. I had my shirt
true.
off and shit.
This
I
is
was like,
100%
two-pieced him,
Had
dropped
my
him.
shirt off and shit.
After he already let me go and hit him, and I was like, "Nah, I'm
Yes.
cool." And
This
I
is
was like,
100%
he was like,
true.
What happened? I was like,
That's
two-pieced him,
100%
dropped.
accurate.
Albany's get real about it.
I'll
He's
confirm
like,
that
two
story.
piece.
I was there. That is absolutely
That's
true.
swear to God, truth there.
And I didn't realize that all those stories tied together. That is amazing. That's even
Yeah,
better.
it was like one fight to the
I
next
forgot it was,
because of
yeah.
the original one that happened when he had his other car.
Epic.
And he was driving me back, and then he got mad I didn't have my seatbelt on, and I'm like, dude, we're on fucking 2nd Street. We're on fucking, like, what? God, they live here, but dude, they're working. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I have my seatbelt. I'm like, dude, I have like a book bag on my foot. Like, let me just put my shit away. Why are we still driving? Like you just left where we were. And, like, I don't even have my seatbelt on or my shit away, and you're leaving, and you're a fucking idiot. And then you're gonna pull over and then tell me to get out of the car. And I was like, dude, don't, like, what the fuck? I was like, just let me put my fucking shit away. And then he said something, and I don't remember exactly what he said, but I remember I headbutted him, and I headbutted him. And then I
Old
got
school.
out of the car.
Some
Yeah,
fast route
because
shit.
I was a passenger in the car, and his girlfriend was in the back.
Oh.
And her 2 friends, and one of them was just straight muskrat, like a meerkat. You ever seen the meerkat? Like a little skinny weird with like a big old head, like it was awkward.
Oh man.
Like a Hey Arnold-esque, like weird.
Like Sid from that shit.
Yeah, like Sid the sloth-headed fucking weird white girl. But she was in the back. I just remember like how weird she looked. And that was like her best friend. But anyways, like this is the first time they met me, and I headbutted Miranda in the face. And then he got out of the car, and then I remember I like chased him down and like punched him and like ran him around the car. And then he was like, "Are you cold out?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he got in the car and he's like still drove me home, and I was like, "Dude, if I was him right now, I would stab me." Right now, that's what I would have done if I was him. But, like, thank God he wasn't me, because I'd have been dead.
The game's different.
You know, I'd have been dead as fuck if he was me.
Roles reversed.
Dude, he was in the car. You could have, like, just crashed into a telephone pole in the passenger side. Like, you could have just straight up murdered my ass. Made it look like an accident for real. Like,
We got a completely
But, nah.
different perspective.
and then,
of that.
I remember we smoked Marb 54s, because they were, like, they were new. So they were like, $1, like $2 off at the time, because they were like,
They were the new blend or whatever.
Yeah, but like instead of being $10, they were like $7. So not like a huge saving, but shit,
That's not bad.
it's a wrap.
$3.
Yeah, especially if
Yeah,
you're
it's
smoking.
the
Like
shit
you
that's
guys
a
were.
Dutch.
Yeah,
That's a
$3.
Dutch stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you can go big on that shit.
What's that song with the Philly? Ayo Dutch roll the Philly or
Oh
something
yeah,
like
it's
that.
Ayo Dutch spark the Philly.
Yo, we used to do that
Yeah.
all the time when we were buying Phillies.
Oh, all day.
Burn
All
Dairy.
day.
Me and Mike Albany.
I used to hate rap.
Oh
I
no,
hate
that
it.
might get us in trouble.
Oh yeah. we
Okay,
can.
me and Mike
Okay.
Albany went to a different store.
Yeah.
Wink. We went to a different store, and I was ordering a sub, and we had this plot. Can I tell this or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. What?
Like when I was ordering a sub, diversion. Should I skip it?
Yeah.
Anyways, I created a diversion and we got what we came for. We'll skip that. We'll fast forward through that. Fun times nonetheless. That's the same time period we were smoking Phillies. That's why that came up.
I'll confirm the theory.
Confirm the theory. Yes, we're not admitting to anything, but
or saying where we were or what happened.
Because we were smoking weed back then, so we don't really have the best memories. But from what I remember, in theory, is that we went in, I ordered a sub, and had this guy's back turned, and Mike walked in, grabbed a 30 rack, walked right back out, and then I forgot my card, and then we went home and we drank that 30 rack. But that's in theory. I don't really have the best memory. I smoked a lot of weed. I played football. Who knows? I got in a couple boxing matches. I fought a few times. So I could have brain damage. But in theory, from what I remember, it could have been a dream. But from what I remember, that's what happened. But that's the country lane days. We've told. Do you have any country lane stories? Because that's become a theme on our podcast.
Country Lane or Highlands.
Country Lane.
Yeah.
Anything. Just the first story that comes to mind from Country Lane.
Classics like Pong and all that shit.
Do you even remember it? He was the most fucked up.
I
of all of
remember.
us.
He was
I remember.
drunk
I
all the
got
time.
really, really drunk, really, really early.
Which day was that?
A lot.
Every day, I think I was there.
Remember Roadhouse Blues, waking up, chugging beers? I'm sorry. I
Oh my
want you
God.
tell your story. You were in story mode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Got me
You
all-
woke up really early and got drunk really early.
Oh yeah, and then I went out and got a 30 rack because I was working full time and like had health insurance, and I was like, boom, let's drink my liver away.
God, I like that.
Because I had health insurance, I was like, who needs a liver?
Oh.
Me now. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah.
But
Knew you was like, this guy.
yeah, I got a 30 rack, but I was like already drunk. I'm pretty sure I called in drunk to where I was working. Like, I called in and like I knew I was wasted, and I was like, yeah, I'm just like not feeling well. It's like 'cause I just didn't know what else to say, and they were like, okay, whatever, and like they just kind of let it go.
Yo, you were like funneling liquor and shit.
Yeah, I found a lot of liquor.
Our
But-
first night at
where
the.
was it going?
Yeah, where were you going with that?
Oh yeah, and then I was like, yo, watch my 30 rack. I was like, watch my 30 rack, dude. I'm gonna be up in maybe like an hour, 2 hours. But we were always dead on with our time, dude. He got
You
it to
were.
the minute once.
You were so
We
drunk
got
I
it
didn't
to the
believe
minute
you.
every
But
single time. But when I would
Yeah,
pass
we
out,
said that last time.
you were like 11:37, and I'm like, yeah, I'll go with 11:39, just because I wanted to last there like a couple minutes longer.
Desi was really good at it.
Yeah, Desi had to do
I
it.
told
the
you, I was
minute
like, you
he
just
was
gotta see
dead
his
on.
pace on how he's drinking and be like,
Yes.
all right, man, I know where he's
And when he
Every
smoked
single
K2.
time.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
knew there was an hour window between K2 smokage and Albany going to sleep.
And your
Oh
throat, and
yeah,
your throat
probation
all
was the
fucked up.
worst thing that ever happened to my brain. K3 was an option, and that it just no.
Desmond was real. I remember Desmond being really fucking good at that game.
Oh yeah.
We'd
It
all
was a
predict.
game.
We'd be like,
It was a game.
yes,
There was like a whiteboard.
Dude, there was,
with,
like,
I don't
everyone-
know.
odds and shit.
We
everyone
probably
there was,
if
like,
any
guessing.
if all of us weren't
Shit.
broke, we would have been placing
Yeah,
bets.
Marasa was there.
Oh,
Everyone was
man.
guessing like
All
when
of
would
us would
Albany
guess what
pass
time we
out.
were gonna pass out
I would have been betting on myself.
because we knew you were going out. It's inevitable.
It's It's definitely
Sometimes
gonna
it was sitting
happen. That
against
was
the wall.
ridiculous. Oh yeah, I was so.
With a beer still.
I
in
was
your
like,
hand.
somebody take the cigarette. I'm gonna drop it. Like I was like, somebody take it.
Oh my
And like
God.
nobody took it. There was like Nate and people are like, I'm good. And I was like, no, I just need you to get it away from me. And Tyler was like, just get it the fuck away from him. And like took it out of my hand. Tyler was like, nobody needs to smoke it during a beer can. He's like, just get it away from
He's
all
such a
of it.
responsible drunk.
That was the best thing about
That's when
that.
Tyler's
Yeah,
most
it was
responsible is when he's drunk.
Yeah, and speaking of irresponsible drunks, I was like, watch my 30 rack. I'll be up in like about 2 hours. So this is where our accuracy ties into the game. I like woke up 2 hours later, drunk as fuck. There was a picture like on Facebook that your mom posted where my hair was all fucked up. I woke up. And I woke up because somebody stepped on my leg. So I was immediately fucking pissed. And I was like, I know B-Way has my beer. I was like, I told him, like, I have my beer. I went upstairs, just like, dude, where you been? And he's like spilling the beer. And I was like, how many's left? They're like, well, it's like all gone, but people like brought beer. And I was like, all right. So like, we gotta just like steal people's beer. And you're like,
White's me.
do whatever you're gonna do. Do whatever you're gonna do. And I was like, all right. So I like went around. And I remember that this nasty chick was trying to hit on you and shit. And like,
I know what you're
but
talking
we
about.
she was
talked
trying
about
all
it.
night all
No,
subtly.
different girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was trying all night all subtly. like,
subtly.
because you like took
Yeah,
your shirt off and you're like dancing, like being all crazy. Fucking.
Oh, shit.
And
I'll
like,
get into that.
Yeah. The girls were taking that shit, and she was like, yeah, like, just relax, just go to bed. She's like, you looked at her with like a stone cold
Someone said, "There you
mean
go."
look. Yeah. It was like the whole room went quiet. Like, what is he gonna
They're
say?
like, there you go, Brandon.
It was like, oh my god, it was like the president was about to declare war silent, and then it just stone cold mean ass look. And you're like, you make me wanna puke. right in her face. The whole room cracked up. She just almost died.
The room
Oh,
popped
Funny as
so
shit,
hard.
the whole-
Oh my
it was-
gosh, dude.
Oh my god, I swear to God, dude, the Stone Cold
Where
guys
was
were
Oh
just
my
so
my God.
perfect.
I love you for bringing that story up because
Dog,
I forgot about
Funniest
that.
thing I've ever remember Countryland besides. There's too many.
There's
Too
so
many.
many.
Yeah, every time.
As soon as you started progressing that story, I knew where you were going.
Oh,
And let me tell you, I was downstairs. Albany was passed out, so I was bored because Mike's my partner in crime. Mike's like the only person I really want to party with.
Real.
Everyone else is there for me to pick on. Okay? So I was there, and I mean, I fooled around with the girls and whatever, but everyone, well, not her. but anyways, Mike was like my favorite person to party with. So when he was passed out, I had nothing to do. I had to go double hard because he's not there.
Yeah.
So
You
he
like
left me
almost
with his
until,
30
like,
rack.
18 funnels.
No, and his 30 rack was at least half full.
That shit. Oh, it was over half full. I was sitting on it.
And
it
I
was my
hit it.
stool still.
Yes.
Because remember, I used to sit on it, carry it
Yeah.
around with me, and then like when I couldn't sit on it
Because there were a lot of
anymore,
grind balls there.
yeah. Then when I
Who
couldn't
think
sit
that
on it
everyone's
anymore, I
wearing
was drunk
theirs.
enough that I could give like 1 or 2 out.
Yeah.
But
And-
nobody got my beer because it carried it.
No, and I hid it behind
Remember.
my TV downstairs.
I trusted you with it.
And I stayed downstairs, which was a mistake.
Best idea.
That was a mistake that night.
Oh.
I started doing funnels, and I looked around and I was like, it was my party at my place, and I was like, I don't even like these people.
What?
And I was like, all right, I'm going to do more
Yeah.
funnons. So
You
I'm
just
doing
hated
more
everybody.
funnels. Yeah, it was just for sheer volume and noise that all of them were there. I didn't even like them, but they were there.
Who was
I
All right.
remember we were like yelling so much that night, we like lost our voice the next day.
Yes, I lost
You
my
couldn't
woo. I
tell.
lost my Ric Flair woo
Oh,
I
for
remember
years.
because we were like whoa, and then
Yes.
you'd be like, and then Tyler would be like upstairs, and he'd be like, who else? And you'd be like, nobody.
Because, dude, I was
It was just the most.
I was out of my
obnoxious
mind. And I was
shit
doing
I've
funnels
ever-
downstairs.
Oh my god,
And
it was awesome.
at some point,
Loved it.
lost it.
Whoa.
At
Yeah.
some point, lost it. Took my shirt off. Started getting
Completely
crazy. I was
lost his
dancing.
shit. Best shit.
There's a
ever.
classic clip after
Jersey
Mick
Shore
Foley
dancing?
wins. Yes, Jersey Shore
Yeah.
dancing. There was a classic
Yeah,
clip after
wrestling
Mick
with
Foley won the WWF title, and he goes, "I want to dedicate this to my 2 little people at home and say, Big Daddy O did it." And Vince because to Vince McMahon, who owns the company, he goes, "That makes me wanna puke." So I went around the whole night telling everyone just how I thought about him. You make me wanna
Yeah.
puke.
Individually.
Individually.
Like, ask people
In-
what their name is.
in their
like,
face.
Yeah.
In their face.
What's your name?
So obviously rude. So
Oh.
blatantly rude that I walked around even cockier afterwards going, who? Like, who's going to
Yeah.
challenge me? Who?
Yeah.
Nobody. The whole night. And then Albany wakes up when I'm in the midst of my rage. I even walked up to this girl, Susie
And I had
Barber,
no
who was
beers
mad
left. He
cute.
was like, do whatever you're gonna do, steal beer.
I even walked up to this girl, Susie Barber, and I was telling her what I thought of her to her. I was like, you're good looking, but you're a bitch. Something ridiculous. Like, I was out of my mind, just ridiculous. I was like, yeah, you're really hot, but you're like kind of a bitch. And just like that kind of shit. And people were giving me Starburst, and I was just throwing them at people.
Yeah.
And then as I was hitting
remember,
them with them, I'd be like,
like,
who?
every time they said something
Nobody.
stupid, we would throw a starburst at them. I remember that. So whoever got hit with
Yeah.
a starburst said something stupid.
And a girl made the mistake of like saying, "Oh, Brandon's acting like an idiot at his own party." Like, bitch, I was out of my mind. That was the wrong thing to say.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she was over there. I knew she could hear me, and I was like, and they were like, "Oh, well, so and so just said this about you," and I was like, "Fuck her."
Yeah.
She was
Fuck
right
her.
there.
It's classic.
And dude, but
Oh,
epic. He
Starburst.
let me have his beer. I fucking funneled it. I got crazy and just went around telling everybody they made me want to puke. Lost my fucking voice. Albany woke up. We started taking other people's beers. Do you remember what we used to do?
We
We
would
would
hide.
steal people's
Yeah.
beers and hide them.
We would hide them around the house because we would see them eventually. So it was like an Easter egg hunt with beers that we would steal from people.
It really
So it was like, there's another one. It's like up in a duffel bag and like a little spot. And all you can see is just key stuff
yes.
out of it. It like doesn't even really look like a can.
After
just
a while, we
lighting.
knew
It
the
was
spots to
horrible.
hide them because our closets were overflowing with fucking clothes.
And
So
it
we
was
would
always
hide them in like
weirdly
the top
in a
with
spot.
clothes.
We needed a
Yes.
beer. It was like, dude, we're out of beer. And we have like 15, 20 minutes. We have to do a funnel.
So we'd go around stealing
Yeah.
other people's beers and hide them. so that no one
Oh,
because we
yeah.
knew the party would run out of beer.
Yeah, and like
man.
I remember somebody brought like a 30 record, only got like 2 beers, and they were like, everybody drank my beer, but they were just like hiding around the house.
For us for later.
Yeah, for us for later, like, but they weren't.
And
like,
we're gonna break them out later as if we like magically bought beer.
I remember like somebody sat on one and it was in like Tyler's blanket, like, oh, I found a beer, and it was like, oh fuck, that pissed me off because I hid that there.
Oh fuck, that pissed me off.
Yeah, like I remember
hid
having it there, and I was like, don't sit there, damn it.
Since I hid that,
That was my beer. I remember. I only remember that one, and you had to fucking find it.
There's another time where me and Mike walked into my sister's room that was right around the corner. So we walked in there, and there were these people, and their rightful 30 rack of beer sitting there. I made eye contact with them, me and Mike, and I said, mine, and grabbed multiple beers out for me and Mike.
Yeah, it was like 6 beers. He was like, all right.
Enough for us, yeah.
He's like, all right.
What are you gonna say? It was my apartment. We were animals.
Yeah.
How were you not there for all that shit?
I wasn't there till like later years, like partying, like after I was already like a senior. Like
Yeah,
in
what the
school.
fuck?
But
Yeah,
I did
you
start
were- yeah,
funneling.
true.
I did start funneling.
He
Oh.
wasn't there for the ridiculous days.
I did
Oh,
start
man.
Back
funneling.
when Esau was like the DJ and he had that one move
Jesus.
where he had no spine, he'd like go like this and then
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
his
straight up.
spine's gone.
I was like, he's gone full blown jellyfish.
That zombie shit.
It's
looking like a
I'm
zombie.
like, yo, he's jellyfishing the fuck out.
Let the
Oh,
beat
man.
drop.
He was like, he like grows tentacles and shit.
Yo, I remember- Yo, I remember a couple weeks ago I was talking to you on.
Shit. Remember he made his own music? It was absolutely terrible.
Yes, of course it was.
like it had like a
Yo,
good
Albany, we
flow,
got-
except for like
Oh,
everything terrible.
Like,
Got you a gift.
told you we got that.
We actually bought it at 7-Eleven and then covered up their logo
Oh,
with
yeah.
ours.
But still,
That's marketing 101, baby.
Merchandise, yeah.
That's awesome. I like this even better now.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
so much better. It's got my face
That's
on it.
awesome.
Yeah, faces are on that shit.
I'm probably gonna lose it and then steal another.
Eventually, we're gonna have our
We'll
logo.
have more.
We're gonna have our logo
No.
go around the words, and we'll have Albany, Tyler, and like our crew, and we'll all be the Revenge of the Cool Kids. It'll still be like obviously our.
We'll make
podcast,
coffee
but-
mugs where we're like where we're the handles.
Yeah. Handles.
Yo, like
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Like each of our faces, like you know what I mean. It makes a handle.
I know he's being
So it'll
funny,
be
but I'm
like
down with
you,
that.
me,
Yeah.
Desmond, Tyler, fucking everybody all down the line that makes the handle.
It makes the
That'd be
handle.
great.
And then when you pour hot water in it, then it makes like the Revenge of the Cool Kids.
Yes.
Like, yeah, that would be nasty.
Like our most frequent guests.
It'd
That
be like
people
big-
obviously get
It'd
to
be like
know.
our logo, and then under like.
You should put
small
Maras
heads
on
of
there,
them or
but
some
definitely
shit.
put a line through
That's your own custom.
them. Like a whiteout.
Yeah.
Like you put a whiteout
give you
through it,
that
but you
one.
just didn't really give a shit about like making
We'll
it
give
look
you,
like a
yeah,
con.
we'll give you a custom shirt.
Like
man.
you were just like,
Like it
fuck
was a
it.
shitty whiteout job.
Yeah, like a teacher that just like
Damn,
knew
dude, we
you were
should
gonna
have that,
fail
like-
anyways.
We should have it like
Like a
cartoon
shitty whiteout
style.
line, you know.
We
Like
should have
I
like
don't know if you've ever
cartoon
seen
style,
that,
like,
but like that's every high school paper I ever read.
Damn.
What
They were
we
like,
saying?
yo, this kid's
We
going
should
to
have like
jail.
Ed, Ed, Netty style. That's like the style of cartoon we should have is like Ed, Ed, Netty style. That'd be sick.
Like even more animated than we
Yeah,
have
I
it.
should see if my brother can work on that.
Yeah, dude, that'd be cool. That'd be dope as fuck. What do you gotta have an Albany story?
Dude, there's a lot of Albany stories, dude. I don't know if Albany was there when we all just went.
I don't remember a lot of
When we
Albany
went out,
stories.
went
so.
into T Trail's old room. This is when
He's
Jersey,
already like,
this is when Jersey Shore was
I
big,
know
and we were
it,
watching
yeah.
it. This is when Jersey Shore was big, and we all like went into Tyler's room, old room, and just like the blue lights were going, just played like techno, like electric music, and all just dance like this, dude. Remember that shit?
Oh yeah.
we
What
all
was that
just went-
song? Fly away.
Dude, we all were
Yeah,
going.
And then it'll be like,
Dude,
fly
yes.
away. What the
Yes.
fuck
We
is
all
that
were
song
going hard,
called?
just dancing.
We
Come
listening to
Fly
some
Away or something
ridiculous
like
shit.
that?
Yeah. Remember that? Like,
Girl Snapchat. You know, that'll be a booty pic.
Oh, booty pic.
Snapchat, BVVHITE, send nudes immediately.
Mine's at
SOS, need nudes. BVVHITE.
I have no idea what's
Mine's
going
Dude,
on.
I really want to know it's Come Fly Away, but who was it?
My Snapchat's at DWit15.
I don't remember.
Bro.
Instagram's the same. What?
It was a
Still-
Benny
I
Benassi
still don't fully
remix.
understand Instagram.
It was a Benny Benassi remix.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh,
Now.
God.
Away. Remember the girl's voice, and then me and you fist pumped so hard that our arms were like not working
Yeah.
Like we had to switch arms.
Yeah, I had Benoit arms.
My shoulder still clicks.
I had Benoit arms like I might have been a T-Rex for a day. Like, my arms, I was like, yo. Yeah, it was like,
T-Rex arms.
yo, like the T-Rex from Toy Story, though, because I was all drunk.
Okay,
So I was like all goofy. I wasn't even like a real T-Rex. I was like a goofy fucking like
toy T-Rex.
like an animated T-Rex in the 90s. Like just looks like shit.
Oh my god, those were great fucking times.
Oh man,
So simple. We didn't give a fuck. We didn't give a
I was the
fuck.
worst. Do you remember we were like, yo, let's go fill up like this huge bucket that we like obviously stole from the maintenance man. And like we were like, let's go fill it up with crab apples, and then we'll just like throw handfuls at homeboy's house. And then like we got there, and I was like, these shits are too heavy. I was like, throw the whole bucket. It was just boom. Oh my god.
I do remember. You got sick of carrying them.
Then she opened the door. We ran. We were already gone. But all we heard was, I'm calling the law. Officer West. I'll never forget that shit.
Yo, I'm calling the law. And the way she laughed, it sounded like a goat. So she'd always have her door open in the summertime. We walk by.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm calling the law.
And then we'd be like filling up the pools so like the kids could play with it, and we'd be like, yeah, into the water with the hose because it would like, yeah. I'm calling the law.
Officer West.
I
Who
was like,
requested officer?
yeah, can I speak to Officer West, please? It's like loud as fuck outside, like.
Requesting like a specific one.
Like, I'm literally standing here smoking a cigarette at the bus stop. Stop fucking calling the cops, please. Jesus Christ, you're embarrassing.
Mike's like the one kid in high school just smoking at the fucking bus stop, not giving a fuck.
Chilling.
Yes.
His backpack smells like mad cigs. He's a kid in class like, geez, Mike. He's like, man, I'm all on that shit. He's like hustling cigs to people.
Nah.
They're like, I'm stressed out, Mike, I need them. They're like freaking out.
Oh my god. No. Mike was like the only one smoking cigarettes then.
Definitely.
But dude,
I used to buy them off Teats.
Yes.
I used to buy them off Teats.
He gave me my first weed pipe. It was like a metal fucking shitty constructed one.
Oh, he definitely stole it from his brother and like got his ass kicked.
Oh, did he?
I don't know, but I believe
it. How did he end? Oh, Ethan brought him, I think. Because I was like, how did he end up there in the first place?
Oh yeah, it used to like. Wasn't that the one that swiveled?
Yes.
It was like made out of like air hose pieces.
Yes, it was.
Dude, that was the best pipe ever. I want to know where it is. There's no way it's just gone in time.
Yeah, well, that's right. That's absolutely right. It exists somewhere. It could be underground.
I hope if I die and there's a heaven that pipe is there, like packed, and it never goes away.
Yeah, I'll be there with you. That's when I'll smoke again.
I want that pipe back.
Damn, Mike, I was messaging you the other week about like that UFC 200. Give me those updates, man.
Oh yeah.
Were you pumped about Brock?
Oh, he was.
Yeah. I mean, I also assumed he was 100% testosterone since I seen him in 2001.
He looks like a.
What'd you think about him getting popped?
He looks like a human rhino. Some weird.
Like,
shit,
were you like? Is that even surprising?
That he took drugs,
Yeah.
or that he got caught.
Well, no.
I think it's more surprising that he got caught than he was doing anything.
Yeah. That testing's crazy. Now.
Nobody's supposed to look like that.
Dude.
Unless you're like
human rhino, dude.
Unless you're like one of those bulls that are like fed the human growth hormone for like 5 bulls, but in one shot. Like that's a Brock Lesnar. You're not supposed to be 100% testosterone since you were 8 years old.
All those guys that have that swivelly vein right here, I'm like steroids. It's that one that's like.
Well, Brock has like I look at my back in the mirror after a workout. And then I see Brock's back, and it's like 3 backs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's levels to his back.
Yeah.
It's insane. He's built, like, if you shaved a...
He has zero neck, it's all muscle.
If you shaved a fucking gorilla, that's Brock Lesnar. Yeah. That's the best analogy I've ever heard.
Well, like a teenager gorilla.
Yeah, like a teenage gorilla. Like
Just
a
in
baby
size,
silverback.
Yeah.
A baby silverback. You got Brock
I
Lesnar.
think Brock Lesnar could take out a baby gorilla.
Dude, isn't that ridiculous?
Like a little
He'd wrestle it.
like a gorilla that can hold its own against another baby gorilla, like
Mhm.
actually trying to fight
probably-
it and like fight back. Yeah.
that
think
same
Lesnar might
gorilla
have a
would
chance.
fuck all three of us up.
Yeah, there's some.
But I
Oh,
think
yeah, we
Brock
did
could for
annihilate
sure fuck that
they got
gorilla.
10 times.
I'm more scared of Brock Lesnar than anything else I think in the world.
Oh man,
Besides hearing a Nickelback song. I'm definitely afraid of that at all times.
that Nickel shit.
Isn't it funny how they're the butt of every joke?
No, they're just fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, fucking.
Like if somebody gave me change and asked me if I want my nickel back, no, I don't want my nickel back.
I feel like that's a
fucking
meme somewhere.
don't want it.
That's gotta be a meme.
Yeah.
Fucking
has to
keep it. Give it to the guy that needs it for gas. Dude. Like, come on.
You'd have to pay.
Who
you'd
the
have to-
fuck wants a nickel back?
It's like
Jesus Christ. I feel bad for the nickel. It's like you're like just an orphan and a fucking take a penny and you're a nickel.
Oh my god.
You have
You're
to-
more than that.
you'd have
But
to
you're
pay
just,
me.
you're stuck there. And it's
Have
Have
like
you
a
heard
penny.
that Mark Hunt's like bitching?
Oh yeah.
It's like, bro, you said before the fight you knew he was on juice, and then you cry about it later after he beat you up.
Well,
He's just saying like
first
yeah.
off,
He knew that.
never expect to win against Brock Lesnar.
Unless
That's a good point.
you're Cain Velasquez.
And second, don't
Andy
fight
has
Brock
thyroid
Lesnar.
too. Yo,
That's it.
Right?
Don't fight Brock Lesnar.
Right?
And
He's
if you
so big.
if you happen to run across him, run away. If you have to fight him, don't expect to win.
Don't make eye contact with his wife.
Yeah, or anywhere near him.
He will throw you
Yo,
through 3
I'm,
rounds.
I'm afraid that if like I happen to be like stopping at a Starbucks to take a piss, and he's there like, you know, taking a fucking selfie or whatever he does in his spare time. I hope he
I don't
didn't
know.
hear
I
that.
don't think he does that.
I pray to God he didn't hear that.
yeah. But what
But,
the fuck's a
like,
selfie?
and
Where's
I
this
just
shit?
happened to be in the bathroom, in the background, walking to the bathroom, that he would just like beat the shit out of me for photobombing him.
He's like stupid.
He's
fuck.
like, if I told the cops to get out of the way
You're
and they
bad.
moved, what makes you so fucking special?
He's like, this is my 5th try, and he like whoops his ass and shit, throws him into like a mirror, and, like smashes it.
Yeah.
Dude, he could play Juggernaut. in
You know what the
X-Men.
big thing?
He
He
fucking
could.
is the juggernaut.
He could.
Him or The Rock, dude. That'd be
Speaking of
nasty.
that, have you seen the new X-Men?
No.
We should all watch it together because I haven't seen it either. And
We should comment.
that sounds really gay, but we should all watch it together.
But no, we should do like Mystery Science Theater 3000, make fun of that shit.
They got Wi-Fi here.
What do you think
I
about
got jokes.
Suicide
I
Squad?
do that the whole time I watch everything.
What do you think about Suicide Squad? I know you're into superheroes almost as much as me.
I
know you
fucking-
love superheroes.
Yeah, I know a little bit. I'm game for some Suicide Squad.
You wanna go see
I
it?
don't like Will Smith. in it.
August 5th.
Well, you know,
Nothing
those-
personal. I just don't
Oh, it
like.
sounds
I don't like the
personal.
character. I don't.
Well, we
No,
grew up on
it's
Fresh
just-
Prince, so it's weird.
It's
seeing
just
him
a
play that
character.
I got that.
It's just a character in the comic book isn't
shit. Mm.
Yeah. Who's
He's
your
right though.
Who's your
He
favorite
is.
superhero?
isn't like
Maybe he'll surprise us though. Will
Yeah.
Smith is good. He's fucking
Who's your-
phenomenal.
who's
actor.
your
I'm
favorite
not saying I don't want to see it.
Who's your
I'm
favorite
definitely
superhero?
gonna watch it. What?
Your favorite superhero?
I don't really have a
Young
favorite
Goblin?
hero.
Mine would be Wolverine or
That's mine,
or
dude.
the Hulk.
My favorite's Wolverine.
Wolverine or the Hulk.
Chick I used to hang out with. There was one day in Florida. The girl I used to hang out in Florida. We were talking and fucking. She was like, "Oh, I should have
only
been in
like
an X-Men
anti-heroes,
movie," and I was like,
if anything.
"Me too." And I was like, "Oh, you could have been Jean Grey in the movie," and that was our thing for a while. Like it's like I was Wolverine and she was Jean Grey because I have like the fucking scruffy. Like that was our
That's
gimmick for a
funny.
little bit.
Yeah.
So we had our own gimmick. It was kind of cool. But Wolverine's my favorite,
Hell
followed by
yeah.
fucking the Joker. He just turned 75. I love Batman has the best villains ever. But the Joker's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like there's something different about the Joker.
Joker,
Like, he's
Two-Face, Penguin.
special.
Oh yeah.
Like there's like
Special type of.
the thing with him, like
every
even in
time.
there's even in like the comics, there's nothing for sure about him. Like even like in his origin,
Totally
it's like you
unpredictable.
still don't know who he is.
In one comic, I
You
think
just
I
know he's
heard
like a
that he
person
broke
that
his
hates
own
him.
neck just to fuck with Batman. He like killed himself just to fuck with Batman, or he broke his own neck just to mess with him,
Whoa.
just to like freak him out. It's like, what?
Badass.
Like that's so cool. And I was looking at pictures. There's one. It's fucking Arkham Asylum, something blank of Serious Earth.
I played the
I
game.
forget
and
the
I
beginning of
hated
the
it.
title.
Well,
And there's like a
like the
picture.
game.
There's a
didn't-
picture of the
I
Joker
didn't like the
grabbing
city.
Batman's
I didn't like
ass,
the
saying
city.
"Loosen up, tight ass."
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
dude, it's just like that's like the perfect villain.
Yeah.
He's so good, and I'm pumped for Suicide Squad. A lot of people are hating on Jared Leto's Joker, but I'm with it. Heath Ledger was
It's just because he was so
fucking
good. Yeah.
incredible.
Heath Ledger was like the best to like
Incredible.
like how the Joker is in the comics. He was
Yes.
like spot on.
Dude,
Like
it's amazing.
kudos.
Completely
It's
dude,
crazy.
Dude, if you just because you waited like at least another year and like overdosed with like Amy Winehouse.
Give us one more
You
movie,
know,
right?
Yeah.
One more movie.
No, I just like wouldn't have liked that to be the moment of the movie. Like, is that like every time you talk about The Dark Knight, you have to talk about
That
Heath
comes
Ledger.
up, yes.
You know what I mean? It's like I just
Yeah.
want the movie to be how good it was.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
focus on who.
Yeah,
Heath
but it was
Ledger
how good it was because of
because-
him, though, too. So you
And
had
I didn't even know who the fuck he was. The only thing I knew about him up until that point was that he was like the gay cowboy.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I knew about
That's
him.
why
And
everyone had
like,
such a problem with him being the Joker,
and
because
in
that
10
was
things-
all that you knew of him. Was he was the
Yeah.
gay cowboy, he was in A Knight's Tale, he was in a little love
10 Things I
movie.
Hate About
I
You.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hate movies like A Knight's Tale and like
Mhm.
shit like that.
Yeah.
I think Brothers Grimm and shit.
I'm not into that kind of shit.
That was a
either,
decent
but-
movie, Brothers Grimm.
I like scary movies.
But
Oh,
he
hell
was
yeah.
fucking
Comedies.
Scary movies are still
incredible.
shitty.
I like comedies.
I like
Dude, even shitty scary movies are good though, right?
I like shitty scary
they're-
movies
Me too.
better.
If they're
Me
fucking
too.
I like
corny
them
enough,
when
They
I
like-
know-
have to be a little bit
I like
corny,
it,
right?
Yeah, I like them when they know they're corny too.
Yes.
Like I even remember
Dude, I
like
can show you
Child's
this
Play.
funny
The
zoo one. It's hilarious.
Which one?
This is hilarious zoo one where like
It's like
turn into
zombie.
zoo. Yeah,
I saw it on
you saw
Netflix and I saw you write about it. I was like,
Dude.
dude, I gotta watch it. I was like, it's
Wait, what's it about? It's like it's just
The zoo
Undead
animals turn
animals?
into like zombies and just
yeah,
like,
but it's
fuck-
zoo animals.
what did it do?
okay, so
it,
it's that's the selling point.
it came
Like
down,
nothing good happens in the movie, but
You'd be like,
there's
fucking-
zombie zoo
Yo,
animals.
Yeah, they're like killing people.
Fucking llama.
They're killing people.
It's an
Like,
emu, dude.
yeah.
It's not a llama, it's an emu.
They're
She
killing
wrote like
people. It's
65
crazy.
miles
One got real wild.
Shimmy.
Oh shit, are we still going? Yes,
Oh, yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
They,
You
like,
got
ripped
that
the girl's
totally.
face
Right.
off. Like ripped the girl's face off.
Oh yeah, we still got 15 minutes and then we can roll over into the and we
Nice.
can refresh our beers in the meantime.
Oh yeah.
But we got 15 minutes and then we'll do our second part.
All
'Cause,
right.
dude, we have to have a second part with
Oh,
Albany.
Albany's classic.
There's no doubt.
Dude.
I haven't seen you in so fucking
I
long,
haven't seen
bro.
you
You haven't seen him in a
When I
minute.
first
I
saw you, I
remember-
was like, damn, Mike Albany trimmed down a little bit. You lost some weight
Yeah.
since the last time I saw you.
Yeah. Well, I'm also hell of a lot stronger.
You,
And I
dude, you were
was
telling me you were
before.
working out.
yeah. And then I had the fucking golfer's elbow because I lift a lot too. So it's like
So that's what the elbow
it's
brace
constant.
was about.
It's constant grabbing stuff is what it is because I lift all the time. I work. I move
Yes.
bundles. I pick up shit. I toss shingles. I nail. You know, we do shit. You know.
I'm gonna
work
look
hard as
some
fuck.
elbow shit up for
So,
you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up
but-
some nice like elbow therapy.
I actually
stuff.
Got
Yeah,
the
I had a-
golf elbow.
Yeah, we can't
It
have
was
that.
so
You don't want that.
stupid.
Like, you don't
It's
want
so
that fucking
it's
with you when you're an
embarrassing.
older man.
Like, oh, what's wrong with your arm? Oh, I have those.
They're like, yeah, what's that? You're like, yeah.
Like, I got snuffle.
It's like, damn. You're like, how many games you're playing? You're like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
0.
Nah, it's from
Okay.
grabbing stuff actually at work.
Yeah, it's and I also like have a extreme addiction to video games. Extreme.
What have you been playing?
Everything.
Oh, okay.
What's everything? What's your favorite? What's your go-to?
My go-to game. Dude, Call of Duty.
Oh,
Oh.
I whoop John Bruce's ass all day.
Call him out.
All day.
Call him
Dude,
out.
All day. I remember he thought I was using auto aim assist, and then like he came over to my house one time, and then but I showed him that I wasn't using auto aim assist. Was in the same room and was beating him. It was like radar off and shit.
Damn,
He was
dude.
getting butthurt, but then I lost live.
You
but
must
I
have been
still
playing
play.
a lot.
Dude, I was because I
Because you
I
weren't
had a
like
seasonal job.
you weren't murking it like when we lived together. And then you're like,
Yeah.
I play Call of Duty a lot, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
alright.
Play
And
Call of
now
Duty
you're
a
just
lot.
like fucking people think you're using auto assist and shit.
Yeah, John was scared. John was scared. Like,
Terrified.
yeah. I remember I used to talk so much shit. People would just mute me. They get so
Well,
mad.
I
But
love-
like,
I love that.
buttons. I used to
I talk
love.
mad
I used to
shit.
love to go into zombies, and I used to like wait until they used to be like, stop stealing all the kills. and like I used to like I'm like, all right, I'll let you get a couple,
was-
and then I'll like
Who was that?
anybody.
Just people
Stop
online.
Just
it.
people online, John Brew, anybody, his girlfriend, his baby's mom, didn't matter. I'll fucking do it
His
to anybody.
baby's mom.
This is what I do. This is what I do when I play Call of Duty. I'll let them get kills. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll stop stealing kills. And then when they go in and they're like, all right, I'm gonna knife them and shit, and they like tell me what they're doing because I'm like, if I think you're in trouble, I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah.
So, but like, I just really want to kill it. So I like let them get close, and they have to knife it twice. I know they do because I'm watching what's going on. And I go up to the knife it once, and then I'll throw a grenade. So then when they go up, they're like completely stunned, and it's a crawler, and they go down, and I won't help them.
Oh my
And then
god.
repair the window and shit. I'm an asshole.
Oh my god.
And then I'll like wait till the round's almost
You're
over.
the
I'll take the
worst
rest of the
teammate
kills. And I'm like,
ever, dude.
yeah, and I'll like, but then they'll listen to me though because I'll keep them alive till like around like 15 or 20. So like then they're like, oh my god, like we really do need them. And I'm like, all right, I'll bring you all those spots now that I just opened up because you guys suck.
Mike
So then
Albany's
I'll
got a
bring 'em back
Vladimir
around.
Putin way of running his shit.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
fear me, and then you will respect me.
Yeah,
Toss
yeah.
it
Know that
in.
I'm dangerous, and if you fuck with me, you're dead,
yeah,
and then we'll get along.
yeah. I am very
And
scared
real
of.
smooth.
Yeah, besides Lesnar, I'm definitely scared of Russia.
Oh yeah.
Putin's a scary motherfucker.
Those are
Dude, they killed
beasts.
Apollo Creed, dude.
What?
Oh,
What,
Russia
Rocky
killed
IV?
Apollo
Rocky
Creed.
IV?
Yeah,
Yeah,
before.
Ivan
They
Drago.
Yeah,
God
I don't know
damn
what
it.
you thought I said.
of course, like the Rocky reference goes over my head. Of all things,
Yeah.
like I haven't watched the movie 8,000 fucking times.
All of them do that.
Especially, I must break you.
Yeah, I will.
Go for it.
Yo, I watched the
He's
most
like getting
ridiculous.
steroids and shit, running like in a freaking gym.
Yeah,
Like,
You like corny, stupid movies, right?
absolutely.
Dude.
I love them.
Okay, I don't even know how to explain this. Have you ever heard of the movie No Retreat, No Surrender?
No.
no.
Okay, I can't. Okay, all right. I'm gonna explain the plot to you. There's like this. Okay, it's John Clan Van Damme just goes into some dojo someday and beats some guy up, and then they move away, and he's like,
Jean-Claude.
yeah. Well, you won't see him very much, but this is like an awesome movie because it's so like it's just ridiculous. It look. Oh my god, it's. I can't. Okay, so he's not in it anymore for the rest of the movie. It's a very, very
What?
yeah. But there's this like white kid that like he moves for, like across country because his dad got beat up because he owned the dojo, so his dad gets beat up, so he moves across the country. And when he moves across the country, he like gets beat up a lot and gets picked on, and then Bruce Lee comes out of a poster and teaches him karate.
Whoa.
Yeah, but it's not really Bruce Lee.
This
This is like
this is where it gets
this
corny.
is like '88.
This is where it gets corny. This
So
is
now you're
post
into
Bruce
like
Lee.
They have, like,
80s
a look-alike?
stereotypes. Yeah, not even a look-alike. It's
Like
just
some
like it's like
random
literally
Asian dude?
just some random Chinese
Don't
guy.
even look. They didn't even try.
This is AB.
No, yeah.
This is after
Dude,
Bruce.
Oh
This is
my
AB.
god. Yeah, this is AB. This is AB. That's
I was about to say,
perfect.
wait,
I
how
like
did
that.
how did John Claude get into a movie with
Yeah,
Bruce Lee?
so he teaches them how to fight because he's getting bullied, and then they enter like a Karate Kid type tournament for no reason at all. It literally
It's my
just
kind of movie.
it goes like that. Like it just like, kind of does whatever it does. There's like some dude that like dances like Michael Jackson. He's weird as fuck. I don't even know. It's a horrible, corny '80s movie.
I'm with it.
Oh, it's
I'm with it.
There's
ridiculous.
some classics in those.
Oh, it's not even. Don't take it seriously.
Don't take it
Don't even attempt
seriously.
to. Don't even attempt.
Those
to.
are the best. You know what
Like,
film
it's
was
just-
my
it's
favorite
so,
when
but it's like
those
so
guys
bad
ruled
it's
the
good.
world.
It's just
Out of
terrible.
Yes,
I guess.
yes.
You
out
know,
of
it's
10,
just so
out of 10,
terrible
what would
that-
you give it out of 10?
How could you grade a movie like that though? Like,
I
are
don't
you the
know.
Academy, or are you like
Just like what he
thinks
of it
I'm
out of
pure
10.
enjoyment.
Both, I guess. I don't know.
If you
I'm
want to
pure
sit there and
enjoyment.
watch something like completely ridiculous, it's almost like an airplane. Like it's making fun of it almost.
Oh man.
If you take it like that, you know what I mean. So like, yeah, if it was like, yeah, that's pretty good then. It would be like up there if you take it that way. Don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
It's meant to be taken seriously, but that's
How
the
much did
joke
you enjoy
behind
the
it.
movie?
Yeah.
I laughed the entire time. I
Damn.
laughed like the entire time. It was
Isn't that
fucking
great, though?
hilarious. It was
See,
fucking hilarious.
that's why I love movies so much, because you could take the corny ones and you could take a serious
man.
action movie and it turns into a comedy for you. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's out there. It's whatever you want it to be.
Hell yeah.
So that's like, I love corny horror movies and shit like that. And corny action movies. They're fucking incredible.
Oh yeah.
Keep making those shits.
The horror
Yeah.
movies are the best.
Cast me in
dude.
them too, so I can get paid, baby. I got a face
Yeah.
every mother could love. You gotta, all you
Or else
girls,
they don't have a choice.
all you
Yeah.
girls add me on Snapchat, BVVHITE, or TV with 2 E's, .great, .white, .hope on Instagram. All you add me. I got a face every mother could love and a face you'll definitely love. And all you casting agents out there, you got 3 people right here just waiting to be in some corny horror flicks, some corny action flicks. Karate Kid 8, baby, let's get it done. That was my promo for the day.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go from there. That sounded like a sign off, but it's not.
I don't wanna star in that one.
I call myself the babyface bandit.
Maybe
So
like
that'd be my name.
Let's have self promote ourselves.
maybe
now.
like Karate Kid 2 the remake.
There we go.
I'll star in that.
There we
one.
go.
But your team.
You'll be Mr. Miyagi.
No,
Oh,
he has
wouldn't
like
it be cool if
he
we
has
got
like
trained on a reservation
like a-
and had to get trained off the reservation?
he has like his dad Chief.
And then I'm just white trash.
Yeah.
And like my dad beat me, and like so I was so like into the karate because my dad whooped my ass if I ever lost. Like beat me with his belt and raped me and shit. So I just like abused that,
No.
threw beer bottles at my head. So like I'm like the bully like villain kid, and you're like
You have like
the one who comes from a wholesome story.
Yeah.
Albany's
You
dad.
have like rigged up
Chief is
beer
like the
can
sensei.
nunchucks with like a chain, like
Dude. Chief is the sensei.
I told you faster.
Oh my
There was a
God,
beer bottle
man.
pink.
I just got like a half
Chief
a
was
broken
showing you
sword.
Tai Chi in
Yeah.
the sun. That's like the epic scene.
Just
That
going
would be
hard at
awesome.
it.
That would be awesome.
Most
Mike's
Mike-
dad's Chief. That's what we call him.
Most Mike's asked multiple times during it.
Chief.
Dude, he was the man walking around like this, dude.
He
no
is the
lie.
man.
Oh, yeah.
He had
Still
old. He
is.
probably when he was younger, at age 6, had old man wisdom. You know,
Right.
He had 65-year-old wisdom when he was probably 5 years old. He just had heavy.
Nah, he
game.
was a wild
He,
guy
had,
when he was
he probably
young, too.
read minds early on. Like he was like,
Nah, he
oh,
was wild. Just in his like, he just got really wise and like.
I learned it's better to
He's
just
awesome.
not ask
He probably
questions.
got mad.
But
Awesome.
I know he's one of the best people I've ever met, though.
For
I haven't-
sure.
Yeah.
Dude, every time Mike would say something
Not just
stupid.
because he's my dad, but
Yeah. No, he legit
No,
is,
because,
and he's so
really.
friendly. He'll talk to anybody.
Man, nice.
if my dad was hypothetically an asshole, I would tell you.
He's not.
But he's not.
He's not even close. Dude, whenever Mike says something dumb, this is the funniest shit. Whenever he says
Yeah.
something dumb, his dad does this long, drawn out. Okay.
Yeah, and it's almost like you can't help but like not look at him, and he's
Yeah.
like doing like a shifty eye kind of thing, like why the hell did he even say that?
He's
It's
like,
so
damn.
funny.
He's like, this ain't my jeans.
Yeah, like
No, Mike definitely got a lot of his personality from Chief. There's no doubt
Yeah.
about that. And then his mom's wild too, so
Well,
they got that from her.
yeah, my mom's crazy. Me and my mom were ripping on my brother.
She
the
talks a
other
lot of
day.
shit. That's where Mike
She
gets talking
definitely
shit
tells
from.
Mike how it is.
Oh yeah, I don't like to hear it at all.
He used to crank this song, and he'd be like, "This is dedicated to my mom," and I'd be like,
Oh,
my mom loves
Yeah.
Valium and
And
lots
lots
of
of
drugs."
yeah, she got so mad. Like I was like, we were getting picked up from a party and we were going to go drop people off because it was kind of on the way home, but not too far out of the way because we had to take backwards anyways. Because you know my mom does Valium and lots of drugs. I'm just kidding.
People are like, damn, she going
But no. So she came to pick us up from this party.
He's
and
like
she was,
trying to recover
bringing us
from
back. Yeah, I know. Cause that's just,
That was like the whole
That
point.
was
Now he's trying to
fucked up.
recover.
yeah. But
What?
yeah, we're driving back and like I was like, my mom never heard it before, and I like just got the album and it was like when Relapse just came out and that album's garbage by the way. I mean, I could have done way better if he farted. And but like I was like, Mom, this is my song. This is dedicated to you. And she was like kind of happy for a second, and then it starts out, my mom loves Valium and lots, and she's like, wow. What the fuck? Like she was like so embarrassed, but it was like so funny though.
Oh my god.
Like everybody kind
It
of
was
laughed.
so
And my
funny.
mom couldn't help but laugh, but she wanted to be mad.
Didn't your
Right,
dad
right.
like outlaw the rap music when he was in the car?
He allowed me to listen to Mobb Deep because he agreed with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
not every song. There were songs that he was like, no, like I couldn't listen to Hit It From the Back. You know, I couldn't listen to that.
He wasn't feeling it.
Nah,
Oh man.
I couldn't listen to that.
There's so many ways to go with that. He wasn't feeling it. You
He'd be
can't
like,
listen to Hit It From the Back. Oh, he wasn't
like,
feeling it.
and like sometimes I would just be like I was just all K3'd out and
Oh
like
my
just not listening to what's on
Dude,
the
you're
radio. And he'd be like, son, I would really appreciate it if you would change this, okay?
You were going
And
to
like be like stern. Like it wouldn't even be like he's joking. But he's like, I can't listen to Hit It From the Back anymore.
you were getting those.
He's like, I hit it from the back. He's like, you weak on tap, can't ride like a stallion, hit it from the back, and I'm out at 5,000, and my dad's in the car, my dad's a Christian. But he
Yeah,
hates
yeah.
that stuff. But he does agree with like a lot of what they say
Yo, you used
about
to get
stress.
you used to
Like,
get those 3 gram
you
bags.
gotta like chill the fuck out every once in a while, even if you have to spark a Philly.
Yeah.
You know, even if you have to, like at least you gotta like stay
Done
alive.
spark the Philly.
you
That's what it
gotta-
was.
Yeah, it does spark a Philly.
You get those
So I
3
get
gram
my
bags
mind
at
to
that
feel it back
That Jay-Z?
Indian place, dude.
Nah, it's not deep.
Oh,
Those
what's
3 gram
Yeah.
3 gram bags at that Indian place, you get those.
Oh yeah, and I used to buy like the jars.
Oh my gosh,
They were awesome little jars.
dude.
Which is
I seen this is what happened at work today.
I miss it. I actually miss it. I would buy it every once in a while.
At work, I seen this lady
Q3,
that
I loved it.
I knew as a customer. I seen her ass, dude.
So much.
In the middle of me
I would
working,
like.
dude.
I want to do a Kickstarter campaign to bring it back.
What?
I'm a K3. I guarantee
Fuck
you, there's
that,
got to
dude.
be other people like me that love that shit.
Oh, dude, there is.
I swear to God, if I had to go to
Foolishness,
bed,
foolishness.
if I have to go to bed and I have to like smoke weed, like
Dude.
I'm up for a while because I just cough for like 20
While
minutes. But if
I
I
was-
smoke K3, it's like 3 hits, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah, that's what would happen.
Oh my
that
god.
ass serious.
That
I'll
is
drink
what would
one bit.
happen, right?
I would drink like what, like 2-3 beers, and then like take 2-3 hits of K3.
Done.
Ooh.
Done. And Desi was always spot on with his predictions. I
Yeah,
feel like I
it's
gave
in
him till
there.
like 11:30. Desi's like, nah, 11:45.
And I remember one time, I was like not fully passed out yet, and like I was like in the closet for some reason, and I was like, "You're still not fucking right." Like I had to like just get that out.
I seen a lady's ass.
Like I yelled something.
I've had her as a customer before, and like I was working doing stock, and then I seen her. I was like,
Really
oh,
close.
I said that out loud.
Oh,
I was like,
what?
oh, and I
Close.
looked at her staring. I was like, dude.
Instantly hit it from the back, starts playing.
Yeah, I
in your head.
know. I was like, good lord.
Oh,
Alright.
I see
I love
some.
that shit.
I see some pretty fucking fine girls that come in my work.
We're about to
sometimes.
come back at
Very
you
rare. I call them
with
unicorns.
part 2.
But
Revenge of the Cool Kids, episode 6.
stay
That's
tuned,
number
baby.
3.
Always watch
Mike
part
Albany.
2.